coexistence. Followers of different religions and faith groups have called this place home since the dawn of time. Muslims, Christians, the land of coexistence. Followers of different religions and faith groups have called this place home since the dawn of time. Muslims, Christians, Jews, Zoroastrians, Yazidis, Kakis, and others have lived here in harmony and woven their rituals and religious practices into the tapestry of this land. The Islamic call for prayer and church bells have rung across the valleys and mountains of Kurdistan for centuries. Ancient temples and houses of worship dot every corner of this country and stand as testimony to Kurdistan's rich history of peaceful coexistence. After the 1991 uprising, the Kurdistan parliamentary elections, and the formation of the KRG more than 3 decades ago, leaders here have continued this proud history and enshrined respect for all religions into the law. Faith and ethnic groups enjoy equal religious, language, and cultural rights and freely practice their ages-old traditions and rituals. From Zakho to Barzan, from the ancient city of Erbil to Suleymaniya and Halabja, from Lalish to the monasteries of Ahmedi and Duhok, strong neighborly relations and respect for each other's beliefs have been the bedrock of Kurdistan.
ئەوەی کە ئێمە پێی سەربەرزین وەکو خەڵکی کوردستان ئەو فەرهەنگەیە کە هەموو تاکێکی کورد چ موسڵمان چ مەسیحی چ هەر دینێکی تر یا مەزهەبێکی تر کە ئەبی پێکەوە بژین ئێمە برای یەکترین لە مرۆڤایەتیدا برای یەکترین لە بەندەگایەتی خوددادا برای یەکترین لەوەی کە هەوڵاتین.
Few have ever celebrated their religious holidays without being joined by their neighbors of different faiths. Since its foundation, the Kurdistan regional government has strongly upheld these ideals and ensured that alongside Kurdish, Chaldeans, Assyrians, Syriacs, Armenians, Turkmen, Arabs, and others study their own language and history and raise their children in the path of their ancestors without any interference. The enemies of Kurdistan have always indiscriminately targeted all components, and every group has suffered their oppression. For example, during the notorious genocidal Anfal campaign, all religious and ethnic groups were subjected to a racist ethnic cleansing. Similarly, when ISIS terrorists launched their attacks on Kurdistan, they targeted all components equally. In response, our brave Peshmerga defended every segment of society. They fought not only to protect our homeland, but also stood on the front lines on behalf of the entire free world, and ultimately played a key role in defeating the terrorists. In the fight against ISIS and other radical groups that threatened peace and coexistence, the Kurdish Peshmerga, under the leadership of President Masoud Barzani, always defended members of these communities in their own territories and protected their churches and temples everywhere. For centuries, and during recent conflicts that gripped Iraq, Syria, and the rest of the Middle East, the Kurdistan region has always followed an open door, open heart policy and left its borders wide open in the face of ethnic and religious minorities escaping violence and persecution, and has given shelter to millions. Here, they have all found a common home to live and practice freely as have their forefathers for thousands of years.